play back a quick audio message you just recorded on your phone.
Instantly, a wave of profound, skin-crawling discomfort washes over you.
The voice coming from the speaker sounds thin, strange, and entirely wrong. You tell yourself it is just bad audio quality or an awkward delivery. But the real reason you cringe is an ancient, buried survival mechanism. Most people assume the answer is purely physical. You hear your own voice through the dense bones of your skull. This bone conduction makes your internal voice sound deeper, richer, and more authoritative.
When you hear a recording, you hear only air conduction, stripping away the bass.
That physical explanation is completely true. But it misses the point entirely. It explains why the voice sounds different, not why you instinctively hate it. To understand the cringe, you have to look back at the ancient tribe. For hundreds of thousands of years, humans lived in deeply connected, small bands. In that environment, your voice was your ultimate social signature. It constantly broadcasted your health, your fear, and your exact social standing. Because of this, you evolved to carefully project a specific social self.
You project confidence, warmth, or stability to maintain your safe place in the group.
And inside your own head, your deep bone conduction voice confirms this projection. It constantly tells you that the social mask you are wearing is working. It makes you feel safely in control of the identity you present. Psychologists call this sudden, visceral discomfort voice confrontation. The term was first coined in 1966 by researchers Phil Holtzman and Clyde Rousey. They discovered that people are not just reacting to a difference in acoustic pitch. They are reacting to an emotional exposure they did not consent to. Participants realized their voices leaked anxiety, sadness, or hesitation they thought they successfully hid.
This is the exact moment the biological illusion breaks.
Hearing the recording violently shatters the resonant lie your skull tells you every day. You are suddenly forced to perceive yourself exactly as the tribe perceives you. The recording feels like a betrayal of your carefully managed identity. You realize the self you thought you were projecting is an absolute fiction. And then it gets stranger. You are not just cringing at a stranger's awkward voice. You are cringing because your brain detects a massive, sudden social threat. If your internal monitor was wrong about how confident you sound,
Then your entire social standing might be built on a fragile illusion.
now compare that ancient alarm system with normal, modern life. For almost all of human history, hearing your external voice was physically impossible. The very first human voice was only reliably recorded in 1860. Today, you leave voice notes, join video calls, and record stories daily. You are constantly, forcefully shoved into the discomfort of voice confrontation. The biological cost of this modern collision is deep, unnecessary insecurity. We hear our recorded voice and incorrectly conclude that we are uncharismatic or awkward. We silence ourselves because we cannot stand the honest reflection of the medium. We mistake an ancient acoustic shock for a modern personal flaw. But that cringe does not mean your voice is actually bad. It means your social survival instincts are working perfectly. Your brain is desperately trying to protect your safe place in the human web. The dissonance is just the gap between your skull and the outside world. The deep, rich voice in your head is a private, ancient comfort. It is a beautiful biological lie told only to you. But the thinner, stranger voice on the recording is the absolute truth. And it is the only voice the people who love you have ever known.